Hello, once again, Kenny Jacobs from Bloomington, Illinois. I'm going to do another video today talking about current events as it relates to Bible prophecy. And this first story is kind of a follow-up to the video I just got done publishing this morning. This is out of Fox News Insider. And the title is, Colorado 4th Graders Caught Selling Pot at School. It says earlier this week, we got an up-close look at the pot culture in Colorado as Jesse Waters reported from Denver's 420 rally. He encountered several minors amid the crowds of pot-smoking revelers, including some as young as 13 and 14. Now, a report out of Northern Colorado, indicates 4th graders were found to be selling pot on their school playground. School officials are asking that parents be more careful with their now legal recreational marijuana. John Gates, Director of Safety for Weld County School District 6, explained that the 10-year-old students procured the marijuana from their grandparents. One student was in possession of edible marijuana and tried to trade it. Authorities said one student admitted to trying the edible marijuana but was not harmed. School officials in northern Colorado are asking parents to take care with their newly legal recreational marijuana after 4th graders were caught dealing the drug on elementary school campus. The marijuana appears to have been legally purchased by adults, and no charges are expected to be filed. He said the parents of the students were concerned and working with the school on discipline. This could not have happened had they secured their marijuana, Gates said to the grandparents, urging adults to take care with the drug. Nothing good is going to come from having 10-year-olds find it, use it, or take it to school. Exactly. So why are we asking these parents and grandparents to act responsibly with how they store their marijuana when they can't act responsibly enough to not use the marijuana in the first place? What kind of example are they leading their 10-year-olds to anyway? This world, I'm telling you, I've absolutely... the only reason we still exist on this planet is because God is very, very patient. But we must absolutely grieve Him on a daily basis. This world is a cesspool. And I don't know how much more God's going to take. I really don't. Before He sends His judgment. I saw this one coming a long time ago when they decided to make recreational marijuana legal. And I just have to ask, what good is coming of that? What good is actually coming of that? Why can't we act responsible as adults? Alright, one more story. This one could be a very big story, actually. And there's two sides to the story, of course. This is about the peace agreement again. I'm out of the Times of Israel right now. It says, Livni, Israel had to suspend talks after the Abbas-Hamas deal. Chief negotiator slams PA leader for series of bad decisions, but says door not closed on eventual resumption of negotiations. However, here's a new story today. And this could be very, very important, because one of the big reasons why Israel was not wanting to go through with the peace talks was the fact that the Palestinians had refused to recognize Israel as a Jewish state. And this new article here says, PA official says Hamas accepted two-state solution. It says Wednesday's reconciliation agreement between Fatah and Hamas recognizes the existence of Israel and is based on the two-state model. This could be really, really big. I still don't think that they're going to sign this peace agreement, right away. But this might end up allowing them to move past the April 29th deadline and continue the peace process. Either way, it's just apparent that this peace process is not going away. And it's going to get pulled off. It is going to get signed. There's no question about it. And after seeing this article today, and it's the first time that I've heard it say that, it says here, the reconciliation that we achieved, and this is between Hamas and the PA, will be implemented according to the program of Abu Matzon, which recognizes the state of Israel. That's what Israel's been looking for. He added that the two-state solution envisages a Palestinian state in the 1967 borders and the state of Israel with its capital in West Jerusalem. Let's see here. We wouldn't have been prepared or able to sign a reconciliation agreement without it being clear to all the Palestinian factions that we are leading our nation to a two states for two nations solution. And that's exactly what's eventually going to happen. And really all that's needed now is two things. First of all, number one, God's timing. When God says it's time for that to be signed, it will be signed. And praise God, that will usher in the final 7-year period of time, and Jesus Christ will be returning soon. However, the second thing that's needed is the rise of the Antichrist, the person, the son of perdition, the one who's actually going to sign this treaty. But it looks like, and I expected this all along, that the United States is kind of backing off of this, and John Kerry's not going to be involved at this point, and that's because a lot of people have been saying that Obama is the Antichrist, but Obama is not the Antichrist. But the one coming after him will be, and whoever comes from the ashes here of these talks and starts them up again, and is able to pull it together and sign this agreement will be the Antichrist. We are absolutely in the last days. The evil, ridiculous acts of humanity, like the first story, prove it. And the wars and rumors of wars prove it. And the fact that we're about to sign this peace agreement prove it. All the signs that Jesus said in the last days are here. This story here is huge. This is a big story about this peace agreement and Palestine, that they're going to recognize Israel as a Jewish state. So keep looking up. All the signs are here. God bless everyone.